Hi everyone, so today I'm going to be doing a colander pour. Full disclosure, I've never done one of these before, but I thought I would give it a go. These are the colors that I'm going to use. I'm using a sort of aqua, turquoise, a magenta, white and a warm blue. This colander pour was inspired by Molly's artistry. She's a really good pourer, so I suggest you go and check out her channel. But I just wanted to say thank you for visiting my channel, and if you're enjoying what you're watching, please definitely like, subscribe, comment. I really appreciate it, and stick around till the end because I do have a surprise for you. So I've layered up my cup to save time, and what I've done is I've sort of basically done the white, the magenta, and sometimes magenta and turquoise can create a green, so I've put a white between the magenta and the turquoise, and then I put a little bit of white between the two blues, the turquoise and the warm blue. I genuinely have no idea how this is going to turn out, so let's just see. I think I'm going to have a lot of blue in the center there. I've also noticed I've knocked my colander as I was doing that, so I don't know how that's going to work. Try and get as much color coming through. So I suspect it's going to be a little bit off center, unfortunately. So you can see I'm sort of just going around the outside. There's the inside of the cup. Looks really pretty. Oh, what's coming out is already looking quite interesting. I noticed my colander is not exactly the same as the one that Molly had, but that's all I could find at the time. Oh wow, look at the inside of the colander. It's beautiful. I think I'm gonna have to pull away really fast. Oh, so I really like the outside. I think that's stunning. I think the sad thing is I'm going to lose a lot of the outside, and my inside is a bit messy. Wonder if there's a way you can recover that. Maybe the best is to tilt. Let's start moving this around and seeing what happens. So I'm sort of just going to keep doing a round motion. So mine has definitely not worked out like Molly's at all. I don't have any of those nice little kissy things. I'm just trying to go round and creep it to the edge, because I do like a lot of that edging, so I probably don't want to lose too much of that. But what's happening is that centerpiece is just not looking as nice. So clearly I need to do a few more of these. I'm just wondering, I'm trying to push it a little bit over that edge because it's not going. And as I'm pushing, I'm seeing some magenta coming through in that rather ugly centerpiece. So the outside's stunning, the inside's weird. I think I've had enough paint. I think I've got enough paint on the canvas, but I just not sure about that centerpiece. So I think the very first thing that I would say is, because I had just blue at the top, that came out first, so that would definitely be something that I would rethink, is I would want to probably maybe put a little bit more colors at the top so you don't get such blocked colors coming through. That might be something I would think about. I don't know if this is going to be a sensible idea, but I don't know if this is... I'm going to see how much white I can pull out. I'm kind of tempted to pour some white, a little bit of this white from the cup into the center there. Just break up that big blue block. Might ruin it. Whoops. I think that's probably not been a great idea. Oh, you know what might be quite nice? So, how are my sides looking? I'm going to just touch up these sides. I've got an idea. I think I'd have to push a little bit of paint off the edges first before I do it. Look inside that colander. Isn't it amazing? And it's interesting, there's actually still quite a lot of paint in the colander, so I could probably have left it sitting for a while. So I'm just going to push some of this paint off a little bit. I'm losing my centerpiece though. And again, I'm trying to just work it around the canvas. You know, it's actually taking a bit of shape. It's not as bad as I first thought. And I think that's because I've kept the round boundary. So the first thing I'm going to do a little bit of a torch, you know, so just going to do a bit of a blowtorch to bring up any air bubbles, or, you know, see if I can pull other colors to come through. Like I say, I can see some pink there, so I don't know. I mean, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get a balloon and see if that might. So I'll bring you in close for a quick look. So I've blown up a balloon. I don't know if it's going to make any difference. I've kind of tried to keep the balloon fairly small, and the first thing I want to do is basically change that. Yeah, that actually is starting to look a bit better. Yes, that's definitely taking shape in the center there. Oh, I don't want to lose that, but I feel like there's a nice little balloon I could put in here. It's definitely not this. You can't be tidy in this art form. Not that you can be tidy in any art. I do mixed media art, and even that is messy. Yeah, that's, yes, I'm liking that, because I'm getting those, that pink to come drag into the center. It's perfect. Yes, just one more. I'm getting so involved in the art here, but I do like what's happening here. I think this is starting to look really quite pretty. So it was definitely nothing like what Molly created, not even close. And I don't know if that's to do with the colander. I really feel like I should go in here, but then I think I run the risk of losing those cells there that actually look quite nice, because they balance the composition there. Let me see if I torch a little bit and see what happens if I get some more cells to come through just in this centerpiece. don't know if I'm game to change that bit to, you know, I also think one of the things about this art form is it's really about, it's learning when to stop and also when to keep going. See if I can try and just do a little one there. Yeah, that actually is better. Try and pull off that because there's a lot of paint there. Just to go in quickly. Man, I didn't want to do that. Sometimes what happens when you do a balloon smash and you pull up, you get a bit of a dribble, which looks ugly, which has happened here. So you kind of have to pull up carefully so you don't get too much of that drag. I'll do one more here because I think I'm almost at the end, and I think if I do any more I'm going to start losing this whole thing. Actually, you know what, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to just push because I feel like I just want to push it over a little bit. So this paint I did, it was a 1:3 ratio, and I think, I don't know if you could have gone a little bit thinner because I wanted to just move that back into the center, that turquoisey centerpiece. And then I'm just going to come here and there. I think it's good. I think it needs to stop. I need to stop now. So there we are. So I wanted to bring you in for a close-up, and to be honest, I'm not unhappy with the results of this pour, especially given it was the first time. I actually think it looks really nice. I think what has saved it is being able to do the balloon smash or the balloon kiss in the center. And also I think what also saved it is that I got this lovely, the colored border, and I think that was to do with the way I layered my cups, because I just did, you know, the one color on top of the other. I didn't alternate the colors. So I would be very interested in redoing this, but with alternated colors. I think I would probably also thin my paints down a little bit. But I mean, you know, taking you in close, like look at those balloon kisses or balloon smashes. Just they look so nice. And the little bits of cells that have formed. Definitely not unhappy with this. And the surprise I mentioned is, if you're interested in acrylic pouring and you'd like to learn how to do it, I do actually have a beginner's course on Udemy. It's acrylic pouring and fluid art for beginners. I will include the link below. And like I said, if you've liked what you've watched, please like, subscribe, comment. I really appreciate it. And I will definitely do this again.